Hello, We Need to Talk fam. Happy Monday, and most importantly, happy MLK Day. I know you're patiently anticipating new episodes of We Need to Talk, and I can announce that we'll officially be back on February 6th to kick off Black History Month. So it's just 3 more weeks. Hang tight. We'll be back with some more compelling conversations and incredible guests. And then we have about 15 more episodes, and then we're going to be off for the summer. I have a bunch of things that I'm going to be working on before we come back for the next season. So I'm really excited about that. So hang tight. These last few weeks, I have just been busy working on several projects, but one of them that takes place on February 4th, I really hope that you all will be a part of. I'm excited to share that I will be headlining the 5th annual MLK Fulfilling the Dream for Our Children concert at First Congregational Church in Los Angeles with my band. So, of course, I'm going to announce that on MLK Day. And this is actually the first live show that I have done since before the pandemic. So I'm really looking forward to doing this. They do this concert every year to raise funds for different organizations that are just doing incredible work around the city. And I'm really thrilled that this year they're going to be benefiting a nonprofit organization that means the absolute world to me, and it's called Rock Era. If you know anything about me, if you visited my website or you follow me on social media, you know that Rock Era means a lot to me, and I've been working with this organization for the last couple of years. Rock Era is an organization that puts arts programs, health and fitness programs, and mentorship programs into the inner city of Los Angeles. And they have made a difference in the lives of hundreds of kids. And on February 4th, that's our chance as a community to say thank you to them for all that they're doing for these kids and to raise money for them so they can continue to do their incredible work. If you live in Los Angeles, please join us in person. And if you aren't in LA, you can buy a live stream ticket and you can join us from the comfort of your own home. So all the proceeds go to Rock Era. So you can buy a ticket by going to fccla.org/MLK. Again, that's fccla.org/MLK. And we are raising funds for Rock Era nonprofit organization to help continue with programming for these kids, give them access to the arts, give them access to health and fitness, and just mentorship programs as well, help them with their studies, tutoring, all of that. Rock Era does it all. So it's an incredible, incredible organization. Now, before I get into my little spiel about Martin Luther King, I just wanted to say thank you first and foremost. Doing this podcast has been such a joy and a labor of love for the last few years. And I'm really working on ways to help it grow. But you listening, you sharing, you commenting, and telling your friends and family to subscribe is truly the most helpful. Word of mouth is really how podcasts grow. My listenership has grown tremendously over the last couple of years, and it's really because of your support. So thank you. My goal for this next season, that will probably start in the fall of this year, is to have a couple of solid sponsors. So if you enjoy the content and the conversations, please feel free to contact me if you would like to sponsor the podcast, or if you know of someone that would believe in what I'm doing, the conversations that I'm having, and the messages that I'm trying to put out into the world. So, as I mentioned, today is MLK Jr. Day, Martin Luther King Jr. Day. We are celebrating him. We are celebrating his legacy. We're celebrating the legacy of a man that was committed to change. He was committed to truly making the world a better place. He's a man who also at one point was considered to be the most hated man in America, which is interesting because more often than not, when MLK is celebrated, his messages are truncated to fit narratives of people that probably wouldn't have liked him were he alive today. One of the most common views of Martin Luther King Jr. is that he was for a colorblind society. People incorrectly deduce this based on a small portion from his I Have a Dream speech, the portion of his speech that says, "I have a dream that my 4 little children will one day live in a nation where they will not be judged by the color of their skin, but by the content of their character." Now, this particular sentence has been used obsessively over time, but he wasn't suggesting that we ignore race. He was simply saying we shouldn't judge others because of it. And the others that he was referring to at the time were Black Americans. The problem is that in today's society, character doesn't matter for much of anything anymore. We've lost integrity. We've lost the ability to discern the difference between right and wrong. And we somehow find ourselves committed to our own truth rather than the truth. So I want to leave you with this as you go and reflect on his legacy and what he set out to do. Are we truly living up to Dr. King's dream? Because I believe that we've made progress, but we still have a long way to go. Enjoy your day, and I'll see you in 3 weeks. Bye.